Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students, hope you all are doing well. Students, in the previous lesson we have discussed the classification of triangles. Now we will learn how to calculate the unknown angle of a triangle. We have discussed that a triangle is a three-sided figure with three vertices and three angles, right? This topic is on page number 47 of your booklets. Open your booklet so you can understand the topic easily. Okay, now we will learn how we can calculate the value of unknown angle with the help of a property. And what is the property? That the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degrees. Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degrees, right? So we will use this property. This property means that if we will consider this triangle, in this triangle you can see we have three angles, x degrees, 70 degrees and 60 degrees. So that means x degrees, sum means addition. So x degrees plus 70 degrees plus 60 degrees and it will be equal to 180 degrees, right? So the sum of the interior angles is always equal to 180 degrees. This is the property. To calculate the unknown angle, x degrees is called the unknown angle. So we will subtract the given two angles 70 degrees and 60 degrees from 180 degrees to calculate the unknown angles. 180 minus 70 is equal to 110. 110 minus 60 is equal to 50 degrees. Let's solve another example. Your question is find the value of the unknown in each of the following figures. That means you will have at least one unknown angle in each figure, right? In the first one we have x degrees and the given angles are 51 and 42 degrees. So the property we are going to use is again same. Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degrees. So again we will write this property. X degrees plus our given two angles 51 degrees, 51 degrees plus 42 degrees and their sum will be equal to 180 degrees. The next thing you have to do, you have to keep your unknown variable on your left hand side and you will subtract your given angles, that is 51 degrees and 42 degrees from your sum, that is 180 degrees, right? And you will get your answer. Now x degrees will be equal to 180 minus 51. 129, then minus 42 degrees and x degrees will be equal to now 129 minus 42. It's equal to 87 degrees. Understood? Hope you have understood the procedure and now you can calculate the unknown angles of the given triangles on your page number 47, right? Now moving to the next page, that is page number 48 of your booklet. Here you have the question for each of the following given the sizes of angle A and angle B. Find angle C and hence classify each triangle according to the number of equal sides it has and the types of the angles it has. For example, it can be equilateral triangle and acute angled triangle, right? Here an example is done for you. You can see here the angle A is equal to 20 degrees, angle B is equal to 60 degrees, and you have to calculate angle C, right? Again, we will use the same property. Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. What was angle A? 20 degrees, angle B 60 degrees, and angle C as it is, because that's we have to calculate. Their sum is equal to 180 degrees. As we have discussed in the previous example, what we have to do, we have to subtract these two given angles from 180 degrees, and you will get angle C is equal to 100 degrees. And you know, if your one angle is greater than 90 degrees, this will be an obtuse angle triangle. This will be an obtuse angle triangle, and you can see all the three angles, 20, 60 and 100. All the three angles have different measurements, so it's a scalene and obtuse angled triangle. Clear? Now let's solve another example. Here again you can see angle A is equal to 70 degrees and angle B is equal to 40 degrees. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate angle C, right? Again we will use the same property. Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degrees, right? Now angle A is equal to 70 degrees, angle B is equal to 40 degrees, angle C as it is, that's we have to calculate. It's equal to 180 degrees, right? One thing, students, you need to keep in your mind, when you will use the symbol of angle, you will not put a degree sign here, right? Okay, now next thing you have to do, keep your unknown angle on your left hand side and subtract your given two angles from 180 degrees, 70 and 40 degrees, right? So angle C will be equal to 180 minus 70, it will be 110 degrees minus 40 degrees, and angle C will be equal to 110 minus 40, that will be equal to 70 degrees, right? Again you can see there is two same angles, 70 and 70, and one different angle, right? So which type of triangle this will be? Yes, this will be an isosceles triangle, and all the angles are smaller than 90 degrees, so it will be an acute angle triangle. It's a scalene and acute angled triangle, right? Understood? Hope you have understood, and now you can solve the remaining two parts of your question. Okay, the last question of this page is, for each of the following, the given angle is the base angle of an isosceles triangle. The given angle is the base angle of an isosceles triangle, and in our previous lesson we have learned that the base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. If one is 40, the other one is also equal to 40 degrees. We have to find the third angle of the triangle, right? So if it's an isosceles triangle, its base angles will be equal, right? So if one is 40 degrees, the other is also 40 degrees. So here is a small typing error. If one is 40 degrees, the other will be also equal to 40 degrees. We will have two 40 degrees here, and we will use the same property again. 40 degrees plus 40 degrees plus third angle is equal to 180 degrees. Now what you will do, you will subtract your given angles from 180 degrees. 180 minus 40 degrees, So it will be equal to 140 degrees. 140 minus 40, it will be equal to 100 degrees, right? Hope you have understood and make this correction on your booklets, right? Okay, now let's solve another example. In this you have 87 degrees, right? So again, it's an isosceles triangle, and in isosceles triangle the base angles are equal. So 87 degrees plus 87 degrees plus third angle. Their sum is always equal to 180 degrees, right? Now, what's the next thing we have to do? We have to subtract our given angles from 180 degrees. So, our third angle will be equal to 180 degrees minus 87 degrees minus 87 degrees, right? And 180 minus 87, we will borrow 10 minus 7, 3, 17 minus 8. That will be equal to 9. 93 minus 87, right? Now 93 minus 87, 13 minus 7, 6, and 8 minus 8, 0. It will be equal to 6 degrees, right? Hope you have understood the topic, and now you can solve the sums given on your page number 47 and 48. And if you face any difficulty, you can contact me. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.